Section 2. You will hear a news broadcast on a radio station. First you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully to the news broadcast and answer questions 11 to 15.
Good morning and welcome to 2RC, your local radio news service for the Wesley area. And here are your headlines for this morning. More news from the police into the jewellery robbery that occurred last Tuesday in the centre of town. Comtech, the local computer hardware manufacturer, has announced that it must cut 40 jobs. New routes open up at the Wesley International Airport. Plans for the redevelopment of the Oakley Woods have been shelved. A local cricket team make it to the regional finals. And get set for a heat wave. First of all, police have released 2 descriptions for the 2 men wanted in connection with the robbery at the local jewellery store Nichols in the centre of town last Tuesday. At 9 a.m, just when the store was opening, 2 men burst through the door and demanded bags to be filled up with jewellery. Although the 2 men were armed with baseball bats, the shopkeepers bravely attacked them and beat them off. Although the 2 men had motorcycle helmets on, these were knocked off during the scuffle, and the shopkeepers were able to get a good look at them. The first man is said to be about 6 foot in height, slight build, dark hair and a small moustache. He was wearing blue jeans, a white t-shirt and a black leather jacket. The second man is much shorter, around 5'8", with a fat build and red hair and clean shaven. He was wearing a dark blue sweater and black jeans. They are both probably in their early 20s. The police hope to issue photo-fit pictures later today. The public are urged to call Wesley Police if they think they recognise either of the 2 men.
You now have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen to the rest of the news broadcast and answer questions 16 to 20.
Comtech last night announced that they must release 40 workers. This was blamed on a downturn in sales and increased competition. The jobs to be lost will be a mixture of early retirement offerings and a spread from all departments in the company. Wesley International Airport has been awarded by Cheap Air, the new low-cost carrier, 4 new routes into Europe. The new routes will be into 4 European countries, though the details have not yet been released. When the deals have been finalised, this will lead to a significant number of jobs. Environmentalists were delighted this morning by the news that plans by the local council to develop the Oakley Woods area have been shelved. The woods were to have been developed into a shopping area, but opposition from local residents and local environmental groups has led to a turnaround by the local council, and they will now look for an alternative site. Wesley Green, a local pressure group, says they are ecstatic that the council has bowed to the wishes of people in the area. Mr. George Finchley, Mayor of Wesley, made the announcement and said that the committee responsible took all available information into account before taking the decision, and he hopes that Wesley residents are happy that the local council are sensitive to their wishes when making decisions. East Moors CC, a local league cricket club, has made it to the finals of the Sunday League knockout cricket competition. They will play the final at home on Sunday 30th of August against Newbury CC. Go along and support if you're around that day, as you'll be assured a great Sunday afternoon sport. And finally, get set for a heat wave for the remainder of the month of August. Weather experts have assured us that we will have 3 weeks of unbroken sunshine till the end of the month. Great news, but those of us who are experienced with the British weather will most likely greet this news with, "Let's wait and see."
That is the end of section 2. You will now have half a minute to check your answers.